Hello my dear people, you're welcome to the channel. So today I have that shocking moments where Joi Nunieh is described as a criminal by the Commissioner of Police in Rivers State. I'm telling you guys, so in a bit I'm gonna let you guys see this video, and then afterwards I will come with the rest of my comments about it. But before then, have you been watching videos on this channel and you haven't subscribed? Please do me that big favor by subscribing to the channel, okay? And also please turn on the notification bell so that you're quickly informed at every single time I upload a video on this channel, okay? And for every one of you who has subscribed, thank you so much. I really appreciate it.
Go live to the Commissioner of Police Rivers State Command, Mr. Joseph Mukam, who is going to be addressing the press with regards to the recent developments regarding the intervention of the Governor Wike at the head of the former head of the NDCC. To you, sir.
Good morning.
Thank you for joining us. We wanted to ask you, thank you so much for being on the Global Business Report on the Rise News. I wanted to ask you about the latest developments with what's been going on these last couple of days, with regards to the governor's intervention, what happened at the home of the former caretaker MD of the NDDC. Your take, please.
Yeah, what actually happened, the IGP monitoring unit came in for Abuja on a legitimate duty to invite the ex-MD to Abuja. But unfortunately, she refused to honor their invitation, but instead called the governor, who came and wakes her to Government House.
Okay, but she, again, this was exclusive on the morning show on the Rise News. She called in when they arrived at her residence. It was very early in the morning. I think it was about 4 a.m. or so. Usually, isn't there, a prior, protocol where there's an invitation officially extended by an email or a letter, as opposed to just surprising someone at 4 a.m. in the morning?
It wasn't a surprise as such. It depends on the urgency of the matter on ground. There's a serious petition which needs a serious solution. They came peacefully to invite her, but she resisted that invitation.
Okay, and so the headlines today, I mean, the Governor Wike is now asking that there be an investigation into what's happened. So from your standpoint, will there not be an investigation since you're now saying this was an invite that was not honored? Is there no further investigation to happen at this point?
Definitely, we expect the governor to turn her on because the officers were not on an illegal duty. If he is trying to say that he feared he wanted to protect his citizen, and now that he realized that the officers on a legitimate duty, reasons goes to show that he should turn her over to police to continue their investigation, of which I believe he will do that. He cannot protect a criminal.
Okay, well, are you, by saying you can't protect a criminal, I mean, she hasn't been charged with anything, has she?
She's under suspicious. Investigation will show whether she's culpable or not. But when investigation is being obstructed, how do you come up with a conclusive investigation?
Okay, so I guess what's confusing people is that if it's an official investigation, there would be an official, I guess if she's under suspicion, there would be an official charge for what she's being suspected of committing, as opposed to you sounding like it's just an invite where you just wanted to have a chat with her. So how do we gauge that? Which is it?
They were there to invite her, which the normal procedures were followed. They introduced themselves to her. They explained their mission to her, but she resisted and did not cooperate with them. Only for her to call the governor who came into her residence. Had it been she followed them, all this drama couldn't have arisen.
Oh, okay, thank you for that. But she also did say on the morning show yesterday when she called in that she did place a call to your River State Command, and they were told, or at least the response she got was that they were not aware that any such officers were being headed to her home to invite her for anything.
She's just being economical with the truth. The officers came to our command. We endorsed their investigation activities. We are aware of their presence here, so nobody can say that we're not aware of their presence here.
Okay. So at this point, what's the next stage now? Are you still waiting for her? I believe she's still at the governor's residence. So are you going to visit the governor's residence to ask for her, invite her over to the command for the chat, or will you wait for the governor to hand her over? What happens next now?
We're expecting the governor to turn her over, and now that he's confirmed that the officers were on legitimate duty here, so I don't believe he's not going to stop police from doing their own legal duties. He will surely turn her off for proper investigation. You cannot block police from investigating. He's an officer of the law too. He's a lawyer.
Oh, okay. Fair enough. But there's also the question of the number, because we have video. We did get exclusive video as to the number of officers. There was quite a heavy number of them. Do you need, that many officers to come and invite one individual for a chat, for an investigation?
She's not alone in her house. She had a handful of policemen, the SS, and other security apparatus. She have over 20 security personnel protecting her in her house. So our men don't have to take any chance. It's not unusual to deploy such number.
Okay, well, but you can. I think you can understand the public, backlash, and especially the response to the morning show episode where she called in, where a lot of people felt that it was intimidating to have, that many officers. And again, the timing. What about the time? 4:30 a.m. in the morning. Is that the usual time that someone, you would approach a residence to invite someone for a chat? Wouldn't it be, 8, 9 a.m. or something?
That was being exaggerated. What time did the governor come and evacuate her? If she's saying that they came to her house at 4:30.
I see. Okay, well, we do appreciate your time. So just again, for clarity, what's next now? You're waiting for either the governor to hand her over. Is there a time limit? You're going to wait 24 hours, 48 hours before you go to his residence to get her? What exactly specifically happens next now, and what's the deadline or time frame?
We believe he's going to do the needful.
Okay. So it's understood that you were with the governor within the last 24 hours. Did you speak to him directly and demand to get her in your custody?
I did.
Okay, so you did. Okay, great. So at which point, what did he then say? That he would hand her over, or to allow for some time to pass, or what would happen at that point?
He will hand her over.
So that is it, my dear people. But wait, the word criminal to describe someone who hasn't been charged or convicted by a law court. Whoever does that? It is only in Nigeria that things like this happen. Seriously. Okay, now let me assume that it was a slip of tongue, right? Just to give him that benefit of doubt. I mean, to give the Commissioner of Police, River State, that benefit of doubt that it was a slip of tongue. But then, he's not just any individual. He's a Commissioner of Police, for crying out loud. It is expected that he should know better. It is really quite sad that, things like this are happening. The NDDC fraud, the Magu fraud, and all of that. But then, we are used to it. We are used to all this kind of news in Nigeria. Then again, so they have this large amount of police officers at their disposal to invite just one person, right? Now, if this was a case of, say, let's say armed robbery, okay, robbing a house or robbing a block of houses in a community or neighborhood, you know, and they are called, I mean the police in River State, and they are called, okay, they were just giving this urgent distress call, would they have responded so quickly with this same number of policemen? Would they have, you know, come to the rescue so quickly with this same amount of policemen? Now let me bring in the issue of timing here, right? According to him, he said that the woman over exaggerated with the time, okay, saying that the 4 a.m. wasn't the time at which his men went there, right? Okay, so because of that, I'm also going to give them this benefit of doubt. Let's use 5 a.m. for this new case study, because I've already done that of armed robbery. Now, if this was a case of kidnapping, all right, and then a distress call is given to them at 5 a.m. in the morning, telling them about a case of kidnap that is presently ongoing in a particular neighborhood in that state, would they have responded so quickly, you know, with this passion that they had and with this number of policemen? Would they have responded so quickly to that scene where the kidnapping is being it's ongoing at the time of the call? Would they have executed so much passion? Would they have gone with this large number of policemen? Would they have arrived at the scene at the same time the call was made? Not exactly the same time, because I know they have to prepare and come, say a few minutes after the time the call was made. Would they have arrived the scene at that time? Because you would not tell me the issue of traffic. This is 5 a.m. in the morning, and I doubt there'll be so much traffic on the road. Or would they have come few hours after the deed has been done? It is well, oh, na Naija we do. So when things like this happen, give me reasons why one shouldn't say that this is a clear case of intimidation, because it seems so. Anyways, I'm gonna be stopping here. I'm just gonna be stopping here. Seriously, these are quite disturbing things that are happening, all right, in this Nigeria. But I'm gonna be stopping here. So please feel free to drop your own comments or opinions about this in the comment section below, okay? And if you have watched up until now, thank you so much. I really do appreciate that. But then a quick reminder, if you haven't subscribed to the channel yet, please go ahead and subscribe to the channel. And also please turn on that notification bell. It's quite very important, so that you get notified at every single time I upload a video on this channel. And please do not forget to give the video a thumbs up, and please share. All right, thank you so much for watching. Bye bye, see you in the next video.